to circle the other. As you go, you remain a stranger to me, to you. But our peace.
Wow, this is the most peaceful and fruitful trip of the year, she said, taking a long deep breath as you guys entered inside the farm. You laughed a little. And tasty too. She nodded with a bright smile. I've never seen a strawberry farm. I mean, how fantastic it is that we can eat fresh strawberries and even pluck them with our own hands. You nodded. All the students were looking around, completely fascinated and excited to get their hands on fresh strawberries. Are you two planning to just watch them? You both turned your faces towards him. A blush appeared on your cheeks when he stood beside you. Are you not going to pluck them? He said, looking at both of you. We are, but let's make it more fun. Let's see who'll pluck most of the strawberries. Wow, sounds good. Taeyang smiled. And what will the winner get? Whatever they want. Minnie nodded and you both laughed. I'm in. Taeyang is the most popular guy in school. Not only he has looks that can kill anyone by the beauty, but also he's so talented. You and him are childhood friends, but now you like him more than a friend. I'm going to pick all the red and juicy ones. Looks so delicious. You plucked one and put it inside your mouth when your foot slightly slipped, but someone caught you at the right time. Are you okay? You looked at him and nodded. He helped you in standing straight while you quickly ate the strawberry so that you can speak. He smiled slightly, finding you cute. Thanks. It's okay, but be careful. You smiled and nodded. John Jungkook, another guy who is popular especially when it comes to sports. Girls have their hearts on him, but he doesn't seem interested and is a very quiet and mature type of guy. You looked for your friends and saw Minnie and Taeyang talking and smiling while plucking the strawberries. Minnie is your best friend, more like a sister with whom you share everything. She also knows how much you like him. You can find good ones there. He grabbed your attention as you turned back to look at him and then the direction he was pointing towards. Really? He nodded. Let's go then. You both walked towards the direction while talking. Thebak, where did you find these? She looked at you amazed while you smiled proudly. We lost. Once a winner is always a winner. Minnie crossed her arms. So now what do you want since you won? You looked at Taeyang and then at her. How about a dinner plan? She chuckled. Why are your wishes so small? Because I find happiness in small things. They both chuckled. Okay, how about tomorrow? You nodded with a smile. But tomorrow I'm going to my mom's house. I don't think I would be able to join you guys. Taeyang looked at her. You felt a little bit good because that's what you wanted. Some alone time with Taeyang so that you can tell him how you are feeling about him. But since Minnie joined you guys, you don't get much time to spend with him. Should we cancel then? No way, you and Taeyang can go. It's okay. You looked at him and smiled. You turned your head to look for the person who helped you, and there he was sitting at the back seat wearing his headphones like he always does. His eyes were closed but he suddenly opened them, and when they met yours, you mouthed thank you and smiled. He didn't say anything. He just gets lost in you whenever he sees you. He came to this school a few months ago as a transfer student and doesn't really like to make many friends. I've never seen you coming this early anywhere. He chuckled and looked down. I went to meet Minnie before coming here, so that's why. He nodded. Are you feeling bad because she's not here? You slowly looked at him but don't know what to answer. He smiled and sipped his coffee before placing it back on the table. Let's take a picture together. You really behave weird sometimes, he said with a chuckle and took out his phone. That's because I have recently got this new camera, he said, showing it to him. Wow, really? He took it from your hand and adjusted the lens, focusing on you. Are you ready? He chuckled, seeing you nervous. At times he finds you so cute because you are not a girly type girl, but these small actions of yours unknowingly makes you look so cute. How do I pose? He chuckled. Just give me a smile and that would be enough. You looked at him and your heart was beating so fast. It was hard to smile at that time, but he winked at you, making you blush as a shy smile appeared on your face, and finding this moment perfect, he clicked so many pictures of you. Just like that, you felt comfortable and then you guys took a few pictures together. Soon your order arrived. Let's see something first. You nodded. There was silence for some time as you both were eating, but it was hard for you to take your eyes off of him. You were feeling so good. In fact, this turned out to be the best day of your life. Taeyang, you slowly looked at him. Yes, you swallowed before speaking. I like you. What? You did? You nodded while she started cheering. I'm happy that I didn't go. By the way, what did he say? You bit your inner cheek and looked at her. I think he was a little shocked. Of course he would be. He has seen this new look of you and I'm sure he would be planning to come up with a better confession like in movies. She said, teasing you while you blushed. What are you saying? She tickled you. Let's celebrate this good news. I'm so happy for you guys. I don't know why I'm feeling a bit uneasy, as if something won't be good. You are the CEO of overthinking. Stop it and let's have some good food and soda. There's no way he can deny. I see love in his eyes when he look at you. Really? She nodded and pinched your nose gently. You hugged her. I love you. She laughed and patted your back. But you betrayed me for another guy. Ah, this hurts that my love like someone else, but it's okay. I can do anything for her happiness, she said dramatically while you chuckled and hugged her tightly. Your friendship is a goal in school. You guys believe in each other blindly and there's no one who can separate you. You okay? You lift up your face and it turned red because of embarrassment. You slowly stood straight, pressing your lips together. Thanks, once again. Do you always stay out of the world? It was my shoelace this time. He looked down at your shoes and then at you. He bent down and tied them. It's okay, I'll tie them. If you could, you would have already done that. He got up. God always sent me to catch you when you fall. I think there's some connection. He walked from there, leaving you standing dumbfounded. Why are you standing here? You turned back and saw Minnie coming. She was parking her bicycle, that's why I got late. Was that Jungkook? I never saw him talking to anyone. Let's go. You both smiled and walked towards the class. The day was a little mixed. You tried to approach Taeyang because you don't know why he was trying to avoid you. This hurts you a little bit, but you thought he's not in a good mood today because oftentimes this happens. You know it's not legal to skip classes. Jungkook turned his face towards you when he heard your voice all of a sudden. You walked near him. Then why are you doing an illegal thing? I'm talking about you. He shook his head and started to look forward. You stood beside him looking in the same direction. You wanna join those guys? He turned his face towards you. Do I look like? The way you are looking at them, maybe? Well, you don't have to pretend like a super mysterious guy. You can actually be friends with them. Don't be shy. I'm not shy. He then followed your eyes as you spotted Taeyang playing with his friends. You were wondering why he was avoiding you. Jungkook already know that you like Taeyang, but he also knows something is wrong with that guy. Do you like him? Your face turned red as you looked at him. Do you like that, Taeyang? Why are you interested in it? I'm not. Then come to the class. As the president of the class, that's my order. He chuckled, making you a little surprised. Wow, you laugh too. I'm also a human. Really? I thought you were a vampire. You said, going towards the door while smiling. Where are you? How can you left me like that? I didn't even see Taeyang. Did something happen to him? I'm sorry, Ryan. You came a little late and I have some work, so I left. I'll call you back. She ended the call while you got a little surprised by her behavior. She never do that. What's wrong with these people? You put it inside your pocket and walked away. Why did you ask me to meet here, and why you don't want Ryan to know about it? You know I have to lie to her? Taeyang looked down. I'm sorry. She noticed that he was behaving a little unusual. What's the matter? You were like this in school also. You know Ryan also looked sad because of this. I have to tell you something. What? He was hesitating to say that. What's the matter? Ryan confessed to me yesterday. I know, she always liked you, but why are you telling me this? Did you not answer her yet? He looked at her. I only see her as a friend. She's my friend since childhood and I care about her, but love, I never feel that for her. Minnie was so shocked. She could only imagine how hurt you'll get after you get to know this. What? Why did you keep her hanging then? Why you gave her hopes when you could have directly tell her all this? Do you have any idea how much hurt she'll get once she knows this? I'm sorry, but you are the one I'm in love with. I like you, Minnie. Her heart dropped. She was too shocked to speak anything. There was a time when she also used to like him, but when she came to know that you like him, she suppressed her feelings. For her, the friendship is more valuable than anything. No, you can't. I'm honest, Minnie. Since the beginning, I'm in love with you, and I know you have feelings for me too. I can't do this to Ryan. We'll tell her everything. She will understand. Just tell me, wouldn't it be more hurtful if I accept her feelings but never bring myself to love her as a lover? Her eyes teared up. But she would be hurt. I will apologize. I love you, Minnie. Try to understand. He came forward to kiss her, and for some reason she couldn't able to push himself and let him kiss her. The moment you saw the scene in front of your eyes from a distance, your heart broke into millions of pieces. Tears fell like raindrops. This was the most deep betrayal you ever got. The world seems to spin around you. You were looking at your best friend and crush, kissing. Suddenly someone blocked the way. It was no other than Jungkook. He is the one who brought you here because he knew you are hurting yourself going after Taeyang when in the end you would end up heartbroken. Your legs got numb and before you fell, Jungkook caught you. Hold yourself. He knew the situation is heartbreaking. You sat on the ground and cried, not making much sound. Jungkook just watched you crying. He knew how heartbroken you must be, but it was needed to let all those feelings out. It wasn't easy to witness something like that. He stayed there for you and even dropped you home. Ryan, listen to me. Ryan. You were walking towards the classroom while Minnie trying to make you talk to her. She grabbed your elbow and made you look at her. What happened? Why are you behaving like this? Only you know what was your condition lately, but it could also be seen on your face. Your eyes were red and puffy because you cried the whole night. Ryan, what happened? Share with me. You jerked her hand. You still not satisfied? What else is left to share now? And why would only I do when you keep on lying to me? Taeyang and Jungkook also came there. Jungkook didn't leave like he usually do because he knew you are vulnerable at this point and he would do anything for you. He's always there as a helping hand. What are you saying, Ryan? You chuckled sadly. How funny, you don't know anything. I thought you were my best friend. I loved you more like a sister, but in the end, you didn't even feel guilty before lying and betraying me. She shook her head. You looked at Taeyang and your blood boiled. If you were talking about yesterday, then I'll tell you everything. But I swear I've never lied to you, Ryan. I also love you more than a sister. Is that why you let him kiss you even? You know I like him. She was also crying. I'll tell you everything. I'll explain. I don't want your explanation. Neither I want this friendship anymore. I didn't get hurt because he doesn't like me back. I felt more hurt that you knew everything all along, yet you decided to do that. This hurt me more than anything. I'm sorry, Ryan. Please don't say that. It's not like how you are thinking. He took a last glance at Taeyang, who lowered his eyes in guilt and left from there, leaving Minnie crying. The entire school came to know about this sad breakup of such a beautiful friendship. It was quite painful. You sighed and shook your head as soon as you came out from the cafe. He was waiting for you outside even though you didn't ask. You walked near him. You didn't leave me here too? I would never. Come inside. It's raining. How did you know I was in the cafe? Because you texted me when I asked you. Your jaw dropped. He's so cunning and knowing things. You are more cunning than you look. Isn't it why you never find out you are going to be the manager of the company I'm owning right now? He said with a chuckle while opening the door for you. Yes, and I never knew this mysterious guy would follow me all the way to the US. I always lived here, Miss Kang Wayan. He closed the door and walked to the other side before sitting inside. That's why I never believed in you. He looked at you and smiled. You did. Your smile slowly faded. You get serious so easily. Smile widely, sweetheart. Now you are John Jungkook's girlfriend. You are allowed to be happy only. He tickled you slightly, making you chuckle. That's my girl. You look beautiful when you smile. You indirectly want to say that I'm ugly all the time when I don't smile. He shrugged his shoulders. What the hell? Don't talk to me now. He laughed as you crossed your arms and looked away. It can't be possible. I won't let that happen. Try me then. You already spoke. He laughed while you hit his arm. You are evil. Yet I love you more than anything. It's been 6 years since that incident happened. You left Korea after graduating from high school because you didn't able to stay there. You never talked to Taeyang after that, even though he apologized, but you did patch up with Minnie after knowing the whole story. But let's be honest, your friendship is not like before. You found Jungkook in the same college as you right after a month. This guy followed you all the way here, but in actual his parents were here. He's the son of a very renowned businessman, and now he became the CEO of his dad's company where you work as a manager. This love was different, or maybe the true one, because Jungkook really held you in all those points where you fell, and maybe he will forever. He made you realize what true love feels like.